Hello YouTube, this is Samantha. I'm here for an update. I know I haven't done an update with you guys in a while, and I do apologize. For some reason, my phone's not letting me do videos. I have to erase a lot of stuff on my phone to actually get a video uploaded. So I decided to delete a bunch of stuff so I can get you guys updated. The last time I did a video for you guys, I was 15 weeks pregnant, and today I'm actually 25 weeks pregnant. There's a lot of things that has happened from 15 weeks to 25 weeks, so I'm going to try to get everything in the video that I can get in for you guys. Okay, everything was going great with the pregnancy. I think so anyways. I know in the beginning of the pregnancy, probably, at 7 weeks pregnant, I started developing diabetes again, in which if you've all watched my videos from before I had gastric bypass, I was a diabetic and I was having to do insulin shots. But after I lost all the weight that I lost like 180 pounds. After I lost all of that weight, I didn't have to have any kind of shots or pills or anything like that. My sugar was fine. The really only thing that was a problem was me trying to keep my sugar up. But I had to start taking insulin shots, and I've been going to see a high-risk OB doctor along with my regular OB doctor. And I started out doing a couple of insulin shots a day, just like 4 or 5 units at a time. Now I do 4 insulin shots a day, 3 during the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 8 units each, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And at nighttime before bed, I do 14 units of a long-acting insulin because my sugar has been all over the place. For some reason, during the day, my sugar is like really low, like 40 and 50s. So I try to tell the doctor I really didn't want to do insulin shots during the day just because my sugar does get really low. And sometimes I get really sick from it. Just like probably 30 minutes ago, I was really sick laying down on the couch because my sugar was really low. It was like a 42. And I have been eating all day, so I don't understand why my sugar is going like that. But at nighttime, at bedtime, usually my sugar is around 200 and 300. And I don't really eat a lot of sugar, any sweets. You know, sometimes like I will eat a cookie or whatever if my sugar gets low. So they think it's just from the pregnancy itself. So we're going to try to control that the best that we can. A couple weeks ago, I had actually lost my mucus plug. And which the doctor said that a lot of times you do start losing part of your mucus plug at this stage. But he was just kind of concerned because I lost a big part of it. Most of it, and he said that hopefully it will regrow, and so that's been happening for a couple weeks now. And for a couple weeks now, since I lost a mucus plug, I've been having a lot of contractions also. So with the big changes of that, I have to actually go and see my regular doctor and my OB doctor. I have to see them once a week. I know at 25 weeks, I think you usually don't start seeing your OB doctor once a week till you're like 30 plus weeks. But with me being so high risk, he wants to see me weekly. I had to do a 24-hour urine test and blood test because he thinks that I'm trying to develop preeclampsia from where my blood pressure started going like high. And which is weird also because usually I have really good blood pressure. Usually my blood pressure is around 110/70. Never really got higher than that, you know, unless like, you know, I was stressed out or something like that. But lately it's been like 150/100. So he did the urine and the blood test, and he said that it showed a little bit concerning, so he did want to keep an eye on me. He also done some other testing to see if I was possibly preterm labor, going into preterm labor. It showed signs of preterm labor. So all of this has happened in the last 10 weeks. Actually, in the last couple of weeks. He wanted me to go on complete bed rest, but my only concern is that I have 2 kids and a husband. My husband, he really does help out a lot. He works 16-hour days. He actually has 2 jobs that he works. So he tries to help me out as much as he can. He was working 7 days a week, and he actually took off on Sundays to actually help me, like cook and clean and stuff like that. So he helps me out a lot. And I have a daughter who is 14, almost 14 years old in a couple of months. She helps me out a lot, but she's very, she's not really a big fan of this pregnancy. So we also have a son, and he's 3.5. And he's a handful to have to deal with. He has ADHD, but we've got him on medication, so he's actually have done really good. And he really tries to help mommy a lot. And, you know, he, you know, don't throw a fit a lot and stuff like that. So that really does help me out. Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else. I am having weekly ultrasounds just to check on the baby. I know the last ultrasound I had, the baby was measuring long in length, but she was measuring almost 1.5 pounds. So just a little bit shy of the weight that she should be. At this point, I think they said she should be around 2 pounds. So just a little bit shy. I do think that she will catch up eventually. And if you haven't watched any of my other videos, we are having a girl. And which I'm super excited about because, like I said, I have a 14-year-old daughter. And she don't really let me do much with her. And I have a son who's kind of a very boy. Can't do much with him either. So we were really wanting to have a little girl. And we got our blessing, of course. And, you know, it's been confirmed with several ultrasounds. So nothing's changed. Had an ultrasound last week. And she said, oh, she's still a girl. And her name is Isabella Denise. Just a name that I've had picked out for many years. I had that name picked out when I got pregnant with my son Isaiah. I've just been like really struggling with whether or not what kind of birth control or if I want to get my tubes tied when I do have Isabella. It's kind of a hard subject, I guess you would say, because my husband is younger than me, and this is his 2nd child, and my son is his, and this one is his. We've been married, we've been together 10 years. We've been married 8 years, and he kind of, you know, threw around the idea that he wanted to have more kids, but it's like, you know, every time I get pregnant, you know, I end up being a high-risk pregnancy, and it's really hard on me and really hard on my body. And we also have a hard problem with the tying the tubes because it's just something that we don't believe in. Just a belief thing. And I've got a lot of people that is they like to be very opinionated. And they're like, why do you want to have more kids? You got this problem, this problem, this problem, this problem. But you know what? I don't, you know, get or call anybody and complain about my pregnancy. I have taken it just like it is. Do what I can. And I always have and I always will. So that's kind of up in the air. If you guys can leave some comments or something like that and tell me what kind of stuff that, you know, that you think that's good. Maybe the birth control shot. The pill never worked for me. So something. I don't really know. We don't really know. The doctor keeps asking me every time I go in, what's my plan for a birth control? Do I want to tie my tubes? Did I need to let him know? Just in case I go into labor, you know, anytime from now till, you know, when I'm due. My first baby shower is September 28th. I'm pretty excited about that. I am having 2 baby showers. And the reason I'm having 2 baby showers is my mom's side of the family wants to have one and my dad's side of the family wants to have one. My mom and dad haven't been together in like 30 years. So they kind of don't get along. So I just said, okay, I'll have 2 baby showers. My first one is with my dad's side of the family, which is September 28th. And my mom's having one October the 18th. So that's going to be pretty exciting. I'm going to try to get on here and update a little bit more that I can. I don't know what's going on with my phone and why it won't let me record videos. But, oh, and as far as my weight, I have gained 11 or 12 pounds this pregnancy. I keep going back and forth, so it's not too bad. You know, I really started stressing about it in the beginning because with me being a gastric bypass patient and losing all the weight that I lost, I really was panicky about gaining any weight, but now I know it's for the best. Let's see, I think that's pretty much it on the update. So I'm 25 weeks along, being monitored very closely by my OB doctor and my high-risk OB doctor. See them once a week. And I guess I'm going to do a belly shot for you guys, which the shirt I have on is kind of a really big shirt. So you might not be able to see the growth that I've had in my belly. And I also had some growth in my boobs too because I lost a lot of weight in my boob area. But I'm going to show y'all anyways. Let's see. Okay, so here is my belly, which it might be better if I do like that. And it's actually really, really round and big, in which my belly button from where I had a C-section, a tummy tuck, it's not really come out yet, and I don't expect it to because, you know, they had to rearrange all that kind of stuff when I had my tummy tuck. But anyways, 25 weeks pregnant. Just moving along as I can. I'll be back on here to do another update. Thank you guys for all of my new subscribers that I have. Tell your friends about me. And thank you so much for your support. Bye.